welcome back to my channel. Yes, let's acknowledge it. Okay, great, we acknowledge it. Now it's over. Today's video is going to be about what does it really mean to be an artist. And with that being said, I want to start with rejection. Rejection is the most common thing as an artist. If you're an artist, then you know rejection is something you have to accept. Rejection has to be accepted if you're an artist. Rejection is going to happen because not everyone out there sees the world or sees the theme or the topic of something the way you do. It's simply going to happen. Making art, you're very vulnerable, and you're making art because you see something and you see the beauty in something, or you stand up for something, or you make art to feel something. There's many reasons why people make art, and I'm not going to list them all because if I listed them all, we'd be here till midnight. But if you make art, you are nonetheless very, very vulnerable. And with that being said, there's going to be people out there that do not agree or do not see something the way you're seeing it. For my actor friends, it's very easy to say, you know, as you're acting a piece, you might see or interpret a character a certain way, but the director or casting director might not see it that way. So in that sense, rejection comes to play. And rejection is a very, very common thing. So that is why I wanted to start with rejection, because it is common. And as artists, once you accept rejection, that is when you continue making art and you are unfazed by rejection. You are making art simply to make art, which brings me to my next point, collaboration. You make art and you continue to make art even after rejection, then you begin to collaborate. And collaborating is a wonderful and beautiful thing. If you're an artist and you're collaborating with other artists, whether it be in theater, you're acting, or film, you're acting with each other, you're directing actors, or you know what, maybe you're being directed, or you're collaborating with a photographer, or you're collaborating with a videographer. All of you are artists. And the reason why I wanted to make this video was because my friends and my viewers are artists. So collaboration is such a beautiful thing, and to be able to collaborate with other people that see the same world, the same topic, the same theme that other people rejected as beautiful. Some people may agree with you. Some people may feel like it's beautiful. Some people may actually react to it in an unexpected way, but these people agree with you and these people collaborate with you, and they may not see the same world theme topic as you do. They may not see it the same way, but once you explain it to them, their reaction or their emotion or their agreement will come to par. Then that is the beauty of collaborating, because you get to really share a world or share a topic or share a theme with someone else, someone completely different than you and your own brain, and collaborate and make beautiful, beautiful art. So that is the art of collaborating, and that's what it really means to be an artist. To be able to collaborate, to be able to bounce ideas from artist to artist and really understand each other and be, you know, supportive, because we as artists feel the most supported and the most understood when we are surrounded by other artists. So I think collaboration and rejection go hand in hand, because once you are rejected once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, you will get rejected multiple times in your life as an artist, but the fact that you pick yourself right back up and continue going and collaborating with others, that is why they go hand in hand, because your rejection can also mean an acceptance somewhere else. So collaboration, rejection, that is what it really means to be an artist. Aside from that, I want to talk about the struggle as an artist. What does it really mean to be an artist, and what does it really take, right? And what does it really mean to be an artist? It means that you go through the struggle, what some people call the struggle. Whether you have $2 in your bank account, whether you get no sleep, whether you're sacrificing your insanity, that's the struggle. That's what I mean by, you know, living and breathing this struggle. A lot of people don't really sympathize with us in that sense, because we are so passionate about our art. We are so passionate about what we do. Yet some people are so quick to be like, but you're not making any money. And at the end of the day, for most of us, for most artists, it's not about making money. It's about making art. And so that is where a lot of rejection will come in life. And usually it's from early ages of artists. Usually artists that are very young, they tend to get a lot of rejection from family members or even family members, even friends. And by rejection, I really mean people who don't approve what you're doing, essentially. But living the struggle is something that I really wanted to talk about in this video because it is very common and a lot of people go through it. I know myself, I'm going at least 28 hours without sleeping, and that's because I booked a gig back to back to back. So I booked 2 gigs and then I had my regular day job. And this really exhausted me, but for my art, because I was creating art and I was collaborating with other people, it got the best of me. And, you know, I was really happy that I had collaborated with so many different people, 2 different projects at the same time. It was insane. I mean, within the same 28 hours, it was insane. I had a lot of fun. I was very happy that I got to collaborate with 2 different people, 2 different projects. But again, we sacrifice something for what we want to do. So I sacrifice sleep, and I know there's people, whether you sacrifice your money, your sleep, or insanity for projects, you know what I mean? Just know that it does happen, and that's what it really means to be an artist. And that's what a lot of people I don't think understand, that you do sacrifice a piece of yourself to do what you really, really want to do, or to do what you're really, really passionate about. And the last thing I want to talk about, because I do not want to make this video too long, the last thing I want to talk about is the hustle and the marketing side of things. And what does it really mean to be an artist? It means that you are your own businessman, businesswoman. If you know what I mean by that, you are your own advocate and you are your own sponsor. So with that comes a lot of sacrifice and a lot of time and invested time in yourself. A lot of these things that, you know, a lot of these things that we are talking about, which big corporations have, you think yourself as a business and then you market yourself in that way. So what it takes to be an artist is a jack of all trades. Yes, you can do this, but you also have to learn how to market yourself out there and how to be sociable and how to advertise yourself and how to advertise your art and how to put yourself out there and network with other people and collaborate with other people. So you are your own like advocate. And so with that being said, it's not only, oh, I'm an artist, it's I'm an artist and I also market myself. And that's another thing that what it really means to be an artist is you're a jack of all trades. You really have to learn how to do it all before you actually blow up. Or if you wanted to blow up, a lot of people I know don't want to blow up and they're just making art to make art to fill the world with a little bit more happiness or attack current events head on with their art, with their creative minds. And so yeah, the hustle is a big part. The hustle is the biggest part of what it really means to be an artist. I would say the hustle goes as far as, you know, also not sleeping for a certain amount of time because you're on the computer, you know, sending out emails or marketing yourself or putting up a Google ad or whatever it may be. Hustling is the biggest part of it all. And let me tell you one thing, that if you have other artist friends who find your hustling annoying and therefore unfollow you for it, then they're not worth your time, nor are they worth your friendship. Why am I saying this? Because they, as fellow artists, should understand why you're marketing yourself or should understand why you're advertising yourself on whatever platform you choose to do this on. So people who are your friends and fellow artists that unfollow you because you simply market yourself in a way that's not orthodox, then in a way that's kind of annoying, then, you know, let them be, because they're probably not worth your time, nor are they worth your time when you're successful. And success can mean a lot of things to people, to different, you know, artists. Some people just want to get paid for their work. Some other people just want to make art and to make the world a better place. And so with that being said, I wanted to say that hustle is also a big part of what it really means to be an artist, because if you're not hustling, then who is, really? You know what I mean? Like, the hustle's real, and keeping up with bills and all of these other things that come with just living in this society is a lot. So I wanted to make this video kind of to spark up the conversation. What does it really mean to be an artist? And what does it, what do you think it really means to be an artist? Because in my opinion, it means all these things. If you're an artist, then you faced absolutely and 100% all of these things. And if you haven't, then damn, you made it. Then I guess you're in Hollywood, or I guess you're a big shot photographer or big shot videographer, because I faced rejections so many times. And I faced absolutely every single one of these things. And yes, it's very, very hard to deal with. But at the end of the day, when my art gets compensated, and when I see that other people see the way I see something, it just makes it so much better. It just makes every little struggle and every little rejection kind of fade away, and all you're left with is the people who support you, and the people who collaborate with you, and the people who are there for you. And so that's what it really means to be an artist. And if you're an artist and you're watching this, let me know what you think it really means to be an artist. And let me know if you enjoyed this kind of video, because I know I haven't done an artist-based video since I think my second video I've done on YouTube. And that was my advice to the artist. But this is what I think. I've come up with a solid idea of what I think really means to be an artist, because over the last, couple of months, I've really put myself through like the artist point of view. And then now that I'm working from home, I'm actually doing other artist stuff. And I'm involved in other projects. I'm doing multiple projects at once. So I really come up with what I think really means to be an artist. So with that being said, let me know what you think of the video. Let me know what you think really means to be an artist. Like, subscribe, share the video to other artists. I want to know what they have to say. Let's start talking. Let's start collaborating. If you're an artist and you do something specific, comment down below, post your rates, whatever it may be. I want to get artists together and create a community here for artists and people who like to collaborate. Also, my skits are up. If you'd like to see some skits, they're up on my channel. Shameless promo. And with that being said, dance party.